And welcome to the Bears Huddle podcast here on YouTube, guys. Look, news just out that the Bears have signed a further undrafted free agent to their roster. News was actually just broke. It came up on X and also from the Chicago Bears app on the Chicago Bears website. Defensive back Jeremiah Walker. Jeremiah Walker was a tryout invited to rookie minicamp. He was one of the vast list of tryouts that was invited to rookie minicamp and has now signed with the Bears. It's just been revealed. What do we know about Jeremiah Walker? Well, we know that he is a defensive back. We know also that he obviously has just signed regarding after the rookie minicamp, saying obviously that he has clearly impressed coaches and impressed the Bears at this rookie minicamp tryout. Let's have a few more details on him now. I must admit, I don't know a great deal about him. I do need to do some more research on this guy. He's not the only roster move today. The Bears have placed punter Tory Taylor on a roster exemption. He is not included in the 90-man roster because he is an international player. But as for Jeremiah Walker, obviously the one we a lot of us haven't heard of, he's 6 foot, he's 195 pounds, he's 23 years old. He went to Stephen F. Austin for college. What do we know about him? Well, in terms of his times, in terms of his 40 time, etc., etc., he was someone who, I think he ran a 4.5 40. I think I remember seeing at the combine. He was a UDFA. He impressed. He's played 5 seasons at Stephen F. Austin from 2020 to 2024. He appeared in 54 career games for them, accumulating 188 tackles, 112 of those been solo tackles and a sack, and along with 5 tackles for a loss and 4 interceptions, 25 passes defended across his 5 seasons, and a pair of forced fumbles as well. He earned first team All Southland Conference honours in 2024 and second team All Western Athletic Conference honours in 2022. Obviously, Stephen F. Austin is not a major school. He was prepped at Dulles High School in Texas. He is a Texan by origin. He two-way player, making appearances as a defensive back and a wide receiver, but we don't think that he is another Travis Hunter by any stretch of the imagination, so please don't get excited. This is a guy, obviously, who has impressed. This is a guy who has done very well at the rookie minicamp. Obviously, is someone that the Bears want to bring into the 90-man roster to give further opportunity to, obviously, and to work with some of the vets to add to the existing non-depth chart. Of course, we've been told, haven't we, that there is no depth chart. But I think even though there is no depth chart, you've got to kind of look at it in the fact that we all know that Jalen Johnson will start. We all know that Joe Tooney will start. Jonah Jackson will start. Drew Dolman will start. Caleb Williams will start. There are players that we know that are going to start for obvious reasons. But in terms of that cornerback area, that cornerback room, there's obviously Jalen Johnson. There is obviously Nick McLeod, Tyreek Stevenson, obviously Terrell Smith, my own personal favourite Kyler Gordon, and obviously Dennis Allen's talked about using Kyler Gordon as an outside corner at times this year, and possibly even in the safety role as well. So obviously he adds into that role. Added to that as well, obviously Josh Blackwell. So there is a number of players already in that role. So obviously he will have a battle, Jeremiah Walker, to get onto the 53-man roster. But certainly he has been given an opportunity. This is interesting news indeed that this guy has been added. Like I said, don't know a great deal about him other than those stats and facts that I've just given you. You've got to hope that this is a guy who can come on and prove himself. Look, there's the NFL is a story, isn't it, of players who've come through the undrafted free agent ranks and gone on to have great success. There are even, as I've said, and numerous websites and publications have said, there's numerous UDFAs who've made it into the Hall of Fame as well. So exciting times. Hopefully Jeremiah Walker can really go out there and prove himself for the Bears. Best of luck, young man. Welcome to the Bears. Welcome to Chicago. All the very best. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you've enjoyed the content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's bear down. See you later, Chicago.